I'm using my hatchet to whittle this down a bit. Just to make it easier. Because the saw gets that it won't go all the way through. So this will help. It's quite a tall tree, as you can see. I'm always nervous about hurting myself doing this. And I want to make it clear, these are not instructional videos. I'm not a lumberjack. I have no training. I'm learning as I go. And I'm sure I'm making mistakes. I've got a rope there to pull the tree down, so I'll be well away from it when it comes down. That's provided everything goes to plan. I don't know that everything will go to plan though. If something goes wrong, I'll be in trouble. And I can't go to the hospital. I can't go to a hospital or a doctor's office or a dentist in the province of Ontario because I'm non-compliant when it comes to wearing a mask. And I'm that way for a few reasons. It's partly religious reasons. It's partly political reasons. And it's also partly health reasons. As you can probably hear, I get winded really easily. I can't breathe through a mask. I have scarred lungs and adult onset asthma. And I only have a mask on for a couple of minutes before I start to get woozy and lightheaded. And I see black spots, and my lips and my fingertips go numb and everything. So I just can't do it anyway. But even if I could, I wouldn't. And I was recently refused treatment in the hospital. I was in excruciating pain, and they wouldn't treat me because I refused to wear a mask. They threw me out of the building. And I can't go to a dentist either. I'm having trouble with my teeth and so on. So anyway, I do be a little nervous doing this stuff because I know that even if I survive an initial injury, if I require medical treatment, I'm not going to get it. So I'm taking a big chance doing what I'm doing here anyway. And really, even if you can get medical treatment, taking down trees is a dangerous activity. So please, don't just take what I'm doing as the way to do things, because I'm probably making mistakes. And I'm better at it than I was. I'm learning as I go, as I said. But I still have a ways to go, and I'm hoping I survive long enough to become an expert. But right now I'm not an expert, and I don't want anybody to see what I'm doing and think that I am, or maybe people who know as much or less than I do. Anybody who knows what they're doing, I'm sure, can spot all kinds of things I'm doing wrong. Anyway, I just wanted to say that and to show you where I'm at with it. I'll take my bow saw shortly and I'll continue cutting. I'm just making life a little easier for myself by making less wood for the saw to have to go through. All right. Yeah, you can see I'm using. Yep, there we go. This will help some anyway. I've done this before with them, and it does help some. There's a knot. Whenever you see a knot, that's always a knot is any place where a branch was coming out. Like, see, there's a branch coming out there. There'll be a knot there too. That's always tough. So anyway, I know a lot of you already know that, but that's just for those who maybe don't know it. There's a lot of people who have no experience at all with wood or trees or anything. So that's just a little tip for you guys. If you're doing carpentry or anything too, a knot is always harder to cut through, and it's just harder to work around because it's tougher. Anyway, talk later.